Hi, it has been a very long time. I apologize for that. It has definitely been a minute, and I can't guarantee I'll be doing one next month or the month after that, but I am really hoping to get a few more done this year than in the last year plus. Anyway, let's get going. Welcome to my channel. My name is Maria, and I am also a designer, wildflower stitching, and I wanted to show y'all a lot of my releases for market, as well as some that go with my market releases. So there are some that I have finished up a series, and I will have a continuation of a series and finished up another series. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, we're going to talk about the elephant in the room, which is this. These are all of my baubles, and I will be releasing the last 3 at market, but I did get the tree off of Amazon, and it does rotate, and it's a perfect little tree to display all of your little smalls if you want to have a special little small tree or a bauble tree, as in this case. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about my baubles. I started this series, it's been a little over a year, and there are a total of 12. The last 3 will be released at market, which is in just 2 weeks. And one of them is the one you see right here, which is Merry Christmas. It is done on, I believe it's done on Needle Bling Designs fabric. Let me double check. Yes, Marshmallow Fluff by Needle Bling Designs. It's done on 36 count. And then the thread that I used is Veil Bougainvillea by Dinky Dyes. And I wanted to do a pink because there are a lot of reds. And I did a mix of traditional and retro. And I love how all of them turned out. Some of them I went with the fabric choice or the thread color. Both could have specific meaning behind the word that I chose to go with it, but we won't get into all that. Meanwhile, Merry Christmas, like I said, is done in Bougainvillea on Dinky Dyes fabric, on Needle Bling fabric, and it's on 36 count. Marshmallow Fluff. Its partner in crime, excuse me while I lost one, is, let's see, Happy Holidays. And this one is also done on Marshmallow Fluff. That is done by using threads from Vicki Clayton Silks, a Veil of Aqua, and also 36 count. The fabrics that I've chosen are just on the back, are fabrics that I've had in my stash or I've picked up various places, or I love fabric. So anyway, the last one is Faith. And this one is done on, I believe it's Christmas in Williamsburg by Under the Sea Fabrics. It's a really rich golden color, and then the thread is Almond by Gloriana, and I believe this is 40 count. Yes, it is 40 count, and you can tell a difference in size. Let me show you for comparison. There's just a little bit difference in size, but I love both sizes. You can do it in whatever size you want to, and they're all in cross stitch. So those are my 3 baubles that I am releasing. I will have all 12 baubles there, and the shops can look at them, and if they choose to, I will have a limited quantity of the previous releases. If you're interested in any of those, just let your shops know. And I love designing these. I've loved stitching them and finishing them. You never know, there might be another bauble coming out at some point, but right now I'm taking a break from the baubles. So, but I do recommend stitching them as a gift or to hang on your tree. They're a lot of fun to stitch and finish. The next one, I do have a pile here, is going to be just another random option choice, so we'll see what I choose. This one is Stitch the Stars. This is done on Tempest by Under the Sea Fabrics. And I can't seem to hold it straight. The quote, I believe, is from The Astronomer. And I originally designed this by for Under the Sea Fabrics or Stitching Sirens last year in 2025, and this was released at that time. I am now releasing it to the general public, and it is done on 36 count, like I said, Tempest. The threads are, there are 3 threads in this whole piece. Some Krynic, and this is Corn Silk, I believe, by Night Stalker. And then the main thread is Black Raspberry Jam by Gentle Arts. And I just used a regular, it's a navy frame, and I love how this turned out. The fabric is beautiful with this piece, and it reminds me of an aurora borealis or one of those night skies that have all the colors in it when you look in a telescope. So, and these are just little astrological symbols. Those were fun to design. Anyway, like I said, this is Stitch the Stars, and another market release. Okay, I'm going to talk about 2 previous releases first, and then we'll get to the last release. The first one is Thankful. This is done on 36 count weeks straw, and uses a combination of threads by Classic Colorworks, as well as I believe there's some Gentle Art, there's Gentle Art as well as Weeks Dye Works in here as well. And to me, this is not just a Thanksgiving piece. This is also a piece that can be up all year round, because it really does have something to be, we all have things to be thankful for. Every day we wake up is a day we can be thankful. And so this is Thankful. The next one, I released this Thankful at Marketplace last year. And then the next one was Blessed. Gotta get the screen right. The colors are not showing up as well as on screen as they are in person. So, but this is Blessed. I released this in November. It's his partner in crime, so to speak. And it speaks for itself. It's using the same palette as the other one. And then the last one is Grateful. This is goes with the other two, and I am so pleased with how it came out. All three of them have a combination of cross stitch and black work, and I loved how all three came out together. They are different sizes, and the goal was to create something that goes together, or they can also stand alone. But anyway, they're all three stitched on 36 count straw by Weeks Dye Works, and they all use the same palette in different ways. The next one, I released this last year at Market. This is my Floral Geometry I. And I believe I used all Classic Colorworks threads with this one. Don't quote me on that because it's been a year. So, and I've had a very busy year, but anyway, I had so much fun designing this one that I wanted to do another one, which gave me permission. So this one is Floral Geometry II. This uses, this is stitched on Selkie by Under the Sea Fabrics, and uses a combination of Gentle Arts threads and Classic Colorworks. And I love how this turned out. It went through several iterations, and but there is symmetry as well as it's just different from the other piece. And so anyway, that is Floral Geometry II. So stay tuned. There may be a couple others. You never know. This one is a new release. This is called Funky Bird, and you might see why, because right here is my funky bird. My friend Kim stitched this for me. This is using all Pirate Robin, well, not all Pirate Robin threads, but it's using Pirate Robin threads and DMC. There is a DMC conversion, and it's stitched on Seashell by XG Designs on 40 count seashell. And there is also a needle minder as well as a thread keep that goes with. So if y'all are interested, this was so much fun to design, and Kim had a blast stitching it. When she saw it, she's like, I want to stitch that. So anyway, please let your LNS or ONS know whether or not you would be interested in this. And like I said, the colors are so vibrant. It's not really showing up as well on here as it is in person. The fabric is kind of a pinky color, but also a salmony color, so you never know. And it's just got a little hint of purple as well. So it was a fun stitch and a very fun design to come up with. I hope you enjoy stitching it. This one. This is a big piece. This is called The Power of the People. This is stitched on 40 count hog bristle by Fox and Rabbit, and it is using all Gentle Art threads. And I believe it speaks for itself as to what it is. This is my contribution to the 250th anniversary of our country and what it stands for. So the power of the people is greater than the people in power. In no matter what situation, we are a democracy. I am very proud of this. This was stitched by my friend Carrie. And like I said, it's a big piece. Last but not least, oh, focus. There we go. This is Midnight Garden. And it is stitched on, let's see, Heather by Fiber on a Whim. It's stitched on 40 count, and I used 2 Gloriana threads. I believe one was, I don't remember the names of them now because I've moved on. But that's okay. This is our market exclusive. This will not be available to shops attending market until April. I mean, this will not be available to shops that are not attending market until April. So if you know you want to stitch this and you would like to be able to start it, be sure and contact a shop, one of your favorite shops, and ask them to pick it up for you while you're at market, while they are at market. The other nice thing about this piece, and I have a sample, let me open it up here, is I have this cute little thread keep. Isn't that cute? It's a little matching thread keep that goes with it. And there are also needle minders. And if you are interested in having the matching thread keep and needle minder, like I said, let your LNS know. And it is really pretty. So that is my market. And been very busy leading up to it, getting everything ready to go. I will be hanging out with Robin from Old Willow Stitchery. I believe that's the right name. Yes. Old Willow Stitchery, Robin Lukoff. And I look forward to meeting your shop friends and just getting to know other designers as well. This is my first market. Super excited. Admit I'm also a little nervous. But most of it is excitement. And thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And I am just over the moon with my market releases. And thank you so much for supporting my small business and my design efforts. I am super excited. And I will be attending, I know, at least a couple of retreats, and I look forward to meeting those of you that will be stitching my pieces and seeing them in the wild, because that's even better, is being able to see that other people enjoy what I have created. Anyway, thank you, and y'all have a wonderful day.